So I am never talking about the diaspora wars ever again. I really thought I was helping by pointing out just how ludicrous some of the arguments from both sides really are, but I'm now realizing that the reason they are so ludicrous is because most of you, if not all of you, actively involved in diaspora wars are not smart. I hate to say it. This comment has 118 likes. That means 118 people read this comment and was like, that sound logic still. Do you know how dark that is? That's so dark. The diaspora wars aren't real, guys. And you're starting to scare me because it's as if a lot of you actually believe that the stuff that you're saying exists outside of TikTok or makes sense in a real world setting, and that is wild to me. Because even as I made that video responding to that specific creator, regrettably, whilst generalizing quite a bit, even as I made that video, I still understand that in real life, most black people are just rooting for everybody black, right? So I think I found it like unfathomable that people actually believe that this shit is real. Like, it's crazy. So personally, I'm done. I will never touch this subject on this app ever again because you guys don't have the ability to have these conversations in a meaningful way. So from here on out, any comments pertaining towards diasporas, blocked and deleted. Seriously. By the time this video comes out, that other video, the comments will also be disabled, and the comments on this will be disabled. I'm not enabling you guys anymore. I can't do it.
What's good, fam? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and tap the notification bell so you never miss another drop. Today we are diving into a deep topic. Yes, in today's video, I react to the ongoing tensions and conversations between Black Americans and the wider African diaspora. It's time, guys, we confront the misunderstandings. It's time, guys, we confront these cultural clashes and divisions head on and also talk real solutions. This is not about taking sides. It's about bridging the gap. Guys, let's have an open and honest conversation. Drop your thoughts in the comments respectfully. Yes, the division stops here. Unity has to start now. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more reactions and discussions on culture, identity, and community. Let's get into this. I'll be back.
Now, it wouldn't be me if I didn't address this, right? This Black African diaspora war, it needs to fucking stop. It needs to come to an end today. Today, okay? To me, it looks like the root of this black people against other black people, this war is all rooted in anger, right? And this is my opinion. I definitely want to make this a conversation piece, so get in the comments and tell me where you think the root is. But for me, I believe the root of this is anger, justifiable anger, but anger nonetheless. And just spiritually speaking, any war, any battle that is based in anger, that is rooted in anger, is already a war, a battle lost. Okay? It's already lost. You lost the battle. That's just that's just me. Let me tell you guys why I think that all of this is rooted in anger, right? And because of that anger, the plot, the original intent of us banding together and showing them, and when I say them, I mean the outsiders, the actual outsiders, okay? The people who are not black and disrespect us and look down at us because we have darker skin, okay? We have lost the plot that it was supposed to be us versus them, not us versus us. I've decided to enlist the help of this emotion wheel. Why? Because a lot of us don't know how to correctly identify the emotion that we're feeling so that we can properly regulate our emotions, right? So I have it on anger because I do believe that is the root, right? And I'm going to speak for Black Americans for a moment. I understand that I am Haitian American, and if I'm incorrect, I'm open to being corrected, and you can get in the comments and correct me. But I feel from what I've read in my comments that Black Americans feel angry. Why? They feel let down. They feel let down because they feel betrayed. They feel betrayed in the fact that they have decided to open up their arms and allowed other Africans or other black people from the diaspora into their community, and they're not being respected, okay? I feel that they also feel humiliated. If you go to humiliated, it shows they feel disrespected. And they have stated this over and over, that they feel disrespected in their own spaces. How do we create a space for black Americans, allow other black people, black diaspora into that space, and we still get disrespected in our own spaces? This is what they feel. You understand? I also believe that they're a little bit bitter. Why? Because they feel violated. If you go into it, bitter goes to violated. It's right there. They feel violated. I think that they're mad because they're furious. Okay? They have done everything as far as suppress their emotions, not act out and lash out in anger. And trust me, they have almost 400 years worth. Okay? They have a lot to be angry about, but they didn't give in to that, right? And it's like, where did I bring me and my people? Where did I get us? You understand? I also feel like they're aggressive right now because they've been provoked. Okay? Right? They're frustrated because they're infuriated and they're annoyed. They're annoyed that nothing is fucking changing. This has been their history for more than 400 years. They stay feeling like they always are getting the short end of the stick in a country that they built, that they fucking built. You understand? So I could understand. I'm showing you guys, I see the anger, right? And I see where it's coming from, which is why I stated I believe that it is, justifiable anger. However, I also think that they're distant from us. They want to be distant from all of the other black people. You want to know why? Because of all of this shit that's going on. They want to isolate themselves. They feel numb. They want to withdraw. It's like, fuck it. You know what? We tried to be with everybody, but we feel like nobody is respecting us. So let's just be black American. That's how they're feeling, right? They're feeling very critical, as in they feel critical and they feel skeptical that we actually can band together and respect one another, right? And so that they're dismissive to the idea all in all, right? Now, again, if you think that I'm wrong, you can get in my comments and tell me what it is, okay? I also think that there's a lot of black Americans that feel sad. They feel sad behind this shit, okay? They do. They feel hurt because it's like, imagine having your hand out and getting slapped and fucked over and thrown over and tossed over every which way. And you keep coming out with your hand out hoping that the next person changes. And you've been getting more bad experiences than good. You understand? Right? So they feel disappointed. They might even feel a little bit depressed because they feel empty. Imagine you gave all that you could fucking give. You gave all that you could give. Like, I feel like some of them might probably even feel a little bit guilty in the sense of remorseful. We should have never fucking been open to you motherfuckers. I feel like a lot of them probably feel this way as well. And while you guys' anger is justified, again, if you don't see that right now a lot of the decisions that you guys are making is rooted in anger, you don't realize how much hard work and unification that you guys will be disbanding, okay? For instance, something like this, right? This is Nadine's hair braiding shop, 24-hour service, right? They have African and Black American and Caribbean people all working in this shop together, all right? All working in this shop together. Their youngest braider is actually a Black American braider. She's 17 years old. She's 17 right now. Do you understand the opportunity that she's getting, the exposure that she's getting, right? If you guys decide to boycott every Black business, if you guys decide to really isolate yourselves, and I'm speaking to Black Americans, I understand the hurt, but I feel like you gotta be more critical with where you guys are identifying, your course of action and where you guys are gonna attack, because you would actually be hurting your own. You'd be hurting your own and so many other people that are a part of the African diaspora that didn't do anything. They didn't do anything. They also donate and help the community, okay? They give back. They give back to the women's shelters. They give back. They do free hair braiding for women in shelters. This is us coming together. As you can see, it says African, it says Black women, it says Caribbean women, all women from the diaspora. They come together and help the community heal, give free services, food, and donations. You want to stop this? Do you honestly feel? And I understand when other races destroy shit, they don't care about the good that they're helping destroy also. But us, we built differently. Black people were built differently. Do you honestly want to say that you had a hand in helping destroy something like this, and helping delay something like this? Do you want that? Do you honestly want that? And here, I'm just going to leave this here. You could pause and read the entire thing. Hopefully, if I've had your attention thus far, you will do so. But if you can't, let me just summarize it. This fucking war of Black against Black is dumb. It's fucking dumb. It's dumb. We're better together. We're better unified. Okay? These white motherfuckers, they loving this shit right now. They're loving this division. They're loving it. I promise you right now. Despite whatever group of white have beef, if they had to link up to come against us, they're linking the fuck up. They're linking the fuck up to take us down. And they have been for years, for centuries. You see it right now, today. So why the fuck are we trying to help them? Why are we trying to help them? Why? Why are we trying to help them with a fucking goal that they've been trying to accomplish since they fucking set eyes on us? Since they set eyes on us, they've been trying to take us down. This fucking war is literally helping speed shit along. We're not supposed to be making shit easy for them. So what the fuck are we doing? When it came to boycotting Essence Fest, I was all for it. Why? Because you guys deserve to have something that is 100% rooted in Black American culture. That's what it was designed for. Africanizing it is wrong, and I believe that the new owner and what he's trying to do is wrong. That is the correct course of action. You had a bad experience with an African braider, you boycott that African braider. You don't enlist a national boycott on all African businesses. No, it doesn't make any sense. And then you guys are taking it even further. I saw some of you guys are asking and saying that you guys should start calling ICE on immigrants. So you guys want to be Karens now? Y'all want to be Karens? If you have a problematic immigrant and it's a one-on-one issue, do what you got to do. But you guys want to now start spotting immigrants and working for ICE? Come on now. That's straight hatred and anger. And you guys need to see that shit. That's not conducive. You guys are losing the plot.
Here's the deal, guys. Whether it's on social media, in comment sections, or even in real life, there's been this growing division. Black Americans versus Africans, Caribbeans versus the ADOs, and it's getting toxic. You'll hear people saying things like Africans look down on us, or Black Americans are entitled and don't respect their roots. And honestly, both sides are hurting, and most of the time it's from misunderstanding and not the truth. Let's get the view of this white man. I'll be back. Let me know your thoughts and comments about this in the comment section.
Here's the hard truth. The United States doesn't know what to do with Black people because it refuses to admit the truth about itself. It's like a man who keeps tripping over the same step in his house, but instead of fixing the step, he blames his shoes. That's how America continues to treat racism. From the auction block to the school-to-prison pipeline, from redlining to mass incarceration, the pattern is clear. Systems with built-in racism. It's not a glitch, but it's the blueprint. And yet every time someone tries to speak the truth, the system covers its ears and cries, "Reverse racism," or "That was a long time ago." Black people have been told for centuries, assimilate, but don't lose your culture. Speak up, but don't make us uncomfortable. Succeed, but don't succeed too much. It's the double bind of being Black in America, constantly judged by rules you didn't write in a game that you were never meant to win. And when Black people demand justice, not charity, not pity, not slogans, but real justice, America shrinks back in fear. Why? Because justice requires acknowledgement. It requires confessing that racism isn't just history, it's currency, it's capital, it's the invisible scaffolding that still holds everything up, from policing to housing to politics. The truth is, America doesn't know what to do with black people, because doing right by black people would require undoing the myth of American innocence. It would require saying, yes, this country was built on stolen land by stolen labor, and yes, that harm is still happening, and yes, we owe a debt. But instead, we get deflection, we get color blindness, we get a sanitized version of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Juneteenth cookouts without reparations. America wants black excellence, but not black humanity. It wants rhythm and blues, style without struggle. So what do? We keep telling the truth loudly, clearly, unapologetically, because the first step in healing is naming the wound, and America is still in a place that it won't even admit that it's bleeding. Until it does, it will keep stumbling over the same step, tripping over black bodies, black voices, black dreams, blaming everything but itself. But the day is coming when the truth will no longer knock gently. It will kick down the door, and America will finally have to choose: repair the foundation or keep falling.
Yo guys, these are some of the hard truths that nobody always want to hear. You see right there, you have heard that is the kind of comment that just adds fuel to the fire, because some people are really not ready to stand in for the truth. Yes, so we are here breaking it down. You know, for example, when someone says black Americans don't have a culture, yeah, come on now, that's a straight up lie. Yeah, you know, hip hop, jazz, civil rights movement, slang, fashion, art, that's global culture. What we created out of struggle may be undeniable. That is what one says. So guys, let's get into this. I'll be back.
No one's talking about this, but I gotta keep it real. There are Western puppets in Africa. Like, we're talking about connected to the CIA and shit. So no, when it comes to the diaspora wars, there shouldn't be any diaspora wars. The focus should be getting rid of the Western puppets. We're talking about cats in Cambodia in power for 40 years. Uganda in power for 40 years. I saw Ibrahim Traore had to form the AES with the cats from Mali and Niger, because there's so much corruption out there. So it's like, I'm rooting for the AES. Like, I'm rolling with those niggas because they're trying to be legit. So it's like, there shouldn't be any diaspora wars, really, bro. Like, the focus should be getting rid of all those Western puppets, bro. Like, they started with kicking out, like, the France from the bases. Like, that's the vibe everybody should be focused on. Kick these motherfuckers out, bro. Like, y'all need coups, because it's like, it's not up to black Americans to get rid of African leaders like that. Like, it's up to the citizens of that country to rise up and get rid of the puppets, bro. It's not black Americans' responsibility, bro. That's why a lot of us moving to Thailand and Ecuador and Mexico and Philippines and Germany instead. Like, it's not up to us to get rid of them, bro. We're not born there. We're not saying that we can't vote out there. So it's up to the Africans to get rid of their corrupt leaders, bro. I'm rolling with the AES. I'm rolling with Ibrahim Traore. But there shouldn't be diaspora wars, bro. Like, the only war should be the people versus the corruption, bro. Straight up. In America, too. Like, we shouldn't be beefing with Africans. We got so much bullshit here. They still beating us. Cops still beating us down here. So, that should be the focus, not each other, bro. I ain't boycotting shit. We should be boycotting the corrupt leaders. Nigeria in power, what, 30 years? Come on, bro. So many rigged elections out there. It's like, that should be the focus. Getting rid of all the corrupt Western puppets, bro. Straight up.
I don't mean to jump onto this, but since it's all over my For You page, I might just as well. So I'm from a very small country in the 54 countries in Africa, and I'm currently not in America. But I'm just gonna bring my 2 cents because this is TikTok, and you know, anybody can just pull the camera and start talking. This beef going on, Black Americans versus Africans, I don't know what started it. I don't know how long it's been going on for. I tried to look it up. I tried to go down the rabbit hole. It showed me something about essence, or like Americans saying Africans are disrespecting them. I don't know. I wish this wasn't happening at all. It's heartbreaking to see. It's sad. But what is really baffling to me, what is really like funny, not funny, is the most posts that are on my For You page. Maybe my page is broken, but it's coming from Africans that are actually not in America. Africans that are back home in Africa. They are the ones posting. They are the ones making the pettiest, craziest posts. Some of them are really cracking me up, but like, it's not supposed to be funny. I know that Africa as a continent, like all of us, we just ended up catching strays. I don't know, maybe these were meant for us as well, because this beef was supposed to be in America, but some posts that I saw from Americans ended up just insulting us as a whole, like continent, but just putting it as one country in a way. I don't know, but my thing is, are we brothers and sisters in Africa currently helping the situation, or are we making it worse with our posts? And you know, knowing that when shit hits the fan, things get really ugly in America. It's the Africans who are in America that are going to be facing everything. And I don't know how that makes me feel. Like, I don't like how that makes me feel. But I guess it is what it is, and I just hope we can all get along at the end of the day.
So there's a video surfacing on TikTok, basically, of an older Black American woman showing her disinterest and being a little bit rude, if you ask me, about African food, saying how she finds African food disgusting and whatnot, which is her opinion. However, it's like opened a new gate of diaspora wars all over again. And I really want us to say Black diaspora wars have to end in our generation, guys. This diaspora war has been going on for years. We got to leave it to the older generation and end it for our generation. Like, we're all branches from the same tree. Black Americans, I appreciate you. I love you guys. If it wasn't for Dred Scott versus Sanford in 1857, if it wasn't for the Emancipation Proclamation being put in effect in 1863, if it wasn't for the foundation of the 13th Amendment in 1865, if it wasn't for the formation of HBCUs for people like our skin tone to get education, if it wasn't for Rosa Parks and the Montgomery bus boycott in 1955, which helped lead MLK to his little Civil Rights Act that got the Civil Rights Act passed in 1964, if it wasn't for all that, people of our skin tone would not be productive, as successful as we are today. Africans, you would not be able to come here in America and seek a better life, a better opportunity, a better job, if it wasn't for Black Americans doing all those different things and their ancestors and what they do now. And Africans on the other side of the spectrum, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. If it wasn't for your guys' rich culture, the pride and tradition you guys have about your culture and your country and wherever you're from, that teaches us, it educates us. If it wasn't for figures like Nelson Mandela, MLK got a lot of his things from Nelson Mandela. If it wasn't for figures like that, it's also like how you guys, also Africans, how Africans come to America and they do so well in things that are other than the entertainment industry. How Africans go to being engineers, doctors, lawyers, and they're doing so well. It's amazing to see, because it shows Black people that people of our skin tone can go into things other than entertainment industry, which is good. But it's good to see our skin tone in places as being like lawyers, economics, business owners, entrepreneurs. It's amazing. The inspiration of music Africans have. Afrobeats has hit it up in the last 5 years, right? There's no need to beef, right? Africans and Black people, we are together. Like I said before, we are branches of the same tree. Diaspora wars need to end. If you don't like our food, that's fine. No one forces you to eat African food. And Africans, don't call Black people lazy. You don't have to diss Black people, right? They're the reasons why Black Americans are the main reason why you're even here today. They are. And vice versa, Black Americans, vice versa. This diaspora war needs to end. You don't see Italian Americans dissing Greek Americans. You see Greek Americans dissing German Americans, because why? They're all white to them. They're all white. This race war needs to stop. It really does.
TikTok, please, I'm begging you. I'm on my knees. Please, don't send videos of black people arguing. I don't want to hear Africans and African American or black Americans or anybody, any black people arguing over their cultures, their food or not. I don't want to hear. I'm tired. I'm tired. Send me to white TikTok. Send me to Asian TikTok. Send me somewhere else. I am tired of those things. I am done with this conversation. This is not taking us anywhere. I am tired. Okay? TikTok, stop. I know you're doing this. Stop sending it to me. Don't send those things to my FYP. I am tired. Okay? Thank you.
There's a full-blown diaspora war going on the internet on TikTok between Africans and African Americans, y'all. I'm just now finding out about this shit today. And maybe they're just joking, they're just playing around. It's simple sibling war. We'll call it a sibling war, cousins, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know if y'all heard some of the things that the Africans and the African Americans have been saying back and forth between each other. But let me put y'all up, let me update you a little bit. So the Africans, they was like, you know what, we'll sell y'all ass again. We'll sell y'all ass back to the white people in the States. So of course that hit us a little deep, you know what I'm saying? Because what? Then the African Americans was like, that's okay, because we'll eat y'all ass up. We're more evolved, you know what I'm saying, than y'all. We're a little bit more well-rounded. All y'all know is running around and living in your huts and chasing lions and shit like that. And then the Africans, they was like, well, at least we know where we come from. At least we have still have our communities, our tribes and shit like that. Y'all don't even know where you come from. You don't even know your history. Then African Americans, we was like, well, we look better than y'all. You know what I'm saying? We dibble or dabble a little bit. We look better than y'all asses over there. This shit is crazy, y'all. They are hitting below the belt, especially with the I'ma sell y'all back shit. Like, are you serious? This is crazy. So if y'all don't know what's going on with this diaspora, it's crazy because I see diaspora wars online. I see it. It's because the people that's in the original land, the original people that's been there all their life, the people that's like that moved to the States and shit like that, to them they're not them. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy as hell.
Yeah, guys, you can get it all right. Nobody wants a war. Nobody is ready for wars. Yeah. You know, on the flip side, when people clown Africans or Caribbeans for accents, traditions, or immigration, that may look ignorant. Yeah. You know, we are brothers and sisters. We are people of one nation. So historically, or I can give a cultural breakdown, this beef didn't start from nowhere. Let's be real. It started from during the time of colonialism, during the time of slavery, systemic racism, and also media narratives all played a role. We were divided by force and also by design. That trauma is still showing up today. But guess what? In the eyes of white supremacy and racism, we are all black. Yes. So no matter where you were born, we all have to feel the weight of it, just in different ways. Yeah, people are feeling this weight in very much different ways. What we can say is just call for unity. It is time for call for unity. Unity of black people. There is no time for hatred. No time for war. Yes, together we shall always live in love. We have to think critically about this. What are we fighting for? And when we are fighting, who, which people, which system are benefiting from this fight? Yes, you all have to give your ears attention. Open wide your ears. It's time we stop playing the blame game. There is no time for blame game. Stop gatekeeping pain and struggle. There is always enough room for all of our stories. Yes, so we can disagree, but there is always disagreeing with the respect. We can disagree, but with the respect, paramount respect. We can joke, but without tearing each other down. Anytime we are joking, we should joke, but we have to ensure that we think first, look first before you leap. When we are joking, we have not to tear down each other. And most importantly, we can listen. Most importantly, we can understand and not just to respond. Yes, of course, guys, we can disagree. but we have to respect ourselves. Yes, yeah. So whether you are from any part of the continent, whether you are from Jamaica, whether you are from Atlanta, whether you are from Nigeria, whether you are from London, whether you are from Kenya, where I come from, we are all trying to survive. We are all trying to thrive. All of us are trying to reconnect with something bigger than ourselves. Yes, we are really trying to reconnect. We really have to be in good terms with one another. Yes, we are all trying to survive, and forever we shall reconnect. Yes, there is no time for every Tom, Dick, and Harry to joke around with our cultures. Yes, so let's be clear. This war, it's not productive. It's not productive, and it's really not understandable what people are fighting over, what people are beefing up over. Because if the black people, the black Americans, most of them are saying that they really need respect. They need respect from the Africans, that the Africans don't respect them, and all they want is respect. Yeah. So which kind of respect do they want? Is it that they want to be the supreme beings over Africans? Or is it that they are also saying that Africans are not showing them just respect? I don't know what kind, but I hope it is not a respect for being choosing themselves to be supreme over others. That one can be a no, because respect is earned from both sides. All of us are from the same human race, and just as we have said, when we are talking, we have to talk things that are clear and productive. So this war is not productive, guys. It's holding us back. The real enemy isn't each other, it's the systems keeping us apart. So if you are with me, drop a thumbs up in the comments. A thumbs up. Yes, yeah. Tell me where you are from and what unity looks like to you. Let's have the conversation, but let's keep it respectful. Alright, fam, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace and love. Of course, all credit belongs to the original creators of these video clips. And also, this video is meant for educational purposes and also entertainment purposes as well. Peace be with you all. Thank you very much and have a nice time. Bye-bye.